Welcome to Intersection Conversations, the show where we dive into the ever-evolving world of workplace diversity, equity, and inclusion. I'm your host, Jason, and today we're exploring the roots of our prejudices, this sense of primacy. Although many of our biases have been and may not be our fault, we will discuss ways we can begin to take cognitive control of those prejudices and biases. Unintended consequences of talking about demographic shifts. Addressing these unintended consequences requires thoughtful, inclusive policies and initiatives that recognize the value of diversity while also addressing the fears and concerns of all demographic groups. It involves promoting dialogue, fostering empathy, and creating equitable opportunities for all individuals. Moreover, it requires leadership that is committed to navigating these complex dynamics in a way that promotes unity, understanding, and respect for diversity. Primacy, in the context of psychology and perception, refers to the tendency to remember or give more importance to information that we encounter first. This can be a challenge when seeking diversity, equity, inclusion, and access in the workplace for several reasons. Primacy can lead individuals to form lasting opinions about others based on first impressions. These initial judgments are often influenced by unconscious biases or stereotypes. In a diverse workplace, this can hinder the fair assessment of individuals from different backgrounds, as the initial perception may overshadow their actual performance or potential. Primacy can contribute to resistance to change. When employees are used to certain policies, practices, or cultural norms, they may give undue weight to these simply because they were encountered first. This can make it challenging to implement new initiatives, as the existing practices are deeply ingrained and preferred due to their familiarity. In learning and development context, the primacy effect can lead to an overemphasis on the material presented at the beginning of a training session. If DSA concepts are not introduced effectively at the start, or if they are overshadowed by other content, the importance of these concepts may be diminished and learning may not be as effective. When forming policies and procedures, the primacy effect can lead to an over-reliance on traditional methods or the first solutions proposed, rather than considering a diverse range of perspectives and solutions that might be more inclusive and equitable. In group dynamics and decision-making, in group settings, like the first ideas or opinions expressed can disproportionately influence the direction of the discussion or the decisions made. This can be detrimental to DEIA if it means that minority voices or less conventional ideas are not given equal consideration. Addressing the challenges posed by the primacy effect in the context of DEIA involves conscious effort to promote open-mindedness, continuous learning, and the active inclusion of diverse perspectives in decision-making processes. It also involves designing training and development programs in such a way that important DEIA concepts are effectively highlighted and revisited throughout the program to ensure they are retained and valued. Understanding these reactions is crucial, especially in contexts like DEIA initiatives, where challenging the status quo is often necessary to promote equity and inclusivity. Effective strategies to manage and navigate these reactions include clear communication, education, empathy, and the creation of inclusive spaces where individuals can express their concerns and engage in constructive dialogue. If you appreciate our approach diving into the roots of personal bias and other social reform topics with intellectual rigor and empathy, make sure to subscribe for future series released every month. And please subscribe and share so we can continue to empower you to use your voice. See you in our next series as we continue conversations equipping you with tools to challenge patterns that are enabling oppression through unconscious bias and prejudice. Be well.